Hey guys, today is chest and shoulders. It's 7 o'clock now, but it's actually still light, which is strange. The clock's went forward, but I swear it never used to be light around like 6, even before that, so very strange. But anyway, feeling good today. My last 2 sessions have been late at night. I did record a video yesterday. I was going to post it today, which is yesterday I suppose for you, but it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. It was very low energy. Lighting was terrible, all this stuff, so I decided to scrap that one, record a new one today and get it out. So it is a day later than I thought it'd be, but you know, every 2 to 3 days uploading it is pretty much where I want to be, so I'm not too fussed. You know, it's not like I've disappeared for a week again. But yeah, today I'm going to go in there, do some dumbbell incline bench. Some of you may wonder, why don't I do barbell bench? It's something I've been asked recently. It's just my shoulders can't hack it, and it's a very specific build to be able to do a barbell bench and get as much growth as you would do like a unilateral press, like a dumbbell bench or a machine press. Like, very few people can actually get as much gain. Don't get me wrong, you could build a massive chest using bench. Look at, you know, Kevin Leroney, Andrew Smayev, insert name, whoever you want. Loads of people have, but it's not necessarily going to be the absolute best for most people. Some people will grow the most from it, but like I said, it's a niche thing. For me, definitely not. I did do it for 2 years when I first started lifting. I was more powerlifter back then than I was bodybuilding, but I've tried to go back to it a few times for fun. I always know it's not going to be as good for growth, but it just messes my shoulders up every time, so definitely steering clear of that. But yeah, dumbbells, I love them. It feels great. I recover fast. I can move heavy weight. I'm probably a lot stronger on that than I am barbell bench comparatively, because of the skill component. But you know, I just much prefer them, to be honest. And you should always do what gets you the most gains, but if you can enjoy it, then even better, because you're going to try harder, you know, be more motivated to progress. It's just the best formula, you know, for doing well. But yeah, go to incline dumbbell bench, and then we'll see from there. Probably the same as last time it normally is, but it is Monday, 7 o'clock. It's very busy, and even though this is like the biggest gym in the Northwest, it's still probably, you know, might be a bit packed. So we'll have to see what we can work with. But yeah, not too much talking today. Going to get in there. Hopefully pump looks good, posing looks good. I'm down to 84 kilos now. Started to cut at 94, so 10 kilos down. Feeling good. Obviously starting to feel it now. I'm like week 13, week 14, something like that. So I definitely can start to notice like a definite change in my energy levels during the day. My training's still progressing. I'm still progressively overloading. I'm not like getting weaker, but I'm getting worse pumps, and I'm definitely a bit more lethargic. So I'm keeping an eye on that. I don't want to affect my recovery too much. I can always do some more stuff, my meal planning and things, meal timings, to improve that. But for now, feeling good, doing good, and we're going to take it even further. We're going to go as far as I can, probably about 80 kilos. I'll stop the cut. I'll see how I'm looking then, but that's the plan for now, the preliminary plan. But yeah, without too much more, let's get in the gym and get a good pump.
Yeah! Let me do this! Oh! Everybody want to be a bodybuilder. Right. Don't nobody want to lift this heavy ass weight. Go! I do it though! Yeah! Now begin! That's your doing that! Come on! One more!
First 2 sets are done. The second set I didn't record, which is annoying, but first set, 45 kilos for 7. One more than last week, which, I mean, I'll take it. You know, anything you can get in a deficit is a good progression. Obviously, the lighter you get, harder it gets, less energy you've got, you know, less just you've got to push the weights. So it just get harder and harder and harder the longer your cut goes to progress. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're a week into a cut, you shouldn't be struggling to progress. You're probably doing something wrong, probably too aggressive of a cut. But, you know, if you're 14, 15, 16 weeks into a cut and you still feel absolutely 100% fine, I mean, maybe you're just doing it very, very, very well and you're perfectly adapted to it, or maybe you're not going fast enough. You have to just sort of fine-tune these things, you know. Obviously, training is so important, but I'm not a superhuman. If I'm getting lighter, less carbs, less, calories, less energy. Obviously, sessions are going to get tougher, going to get harder to progress. So that's just a trade-off you have to, you know, be comfortable with. And I'm just doing a normal cut. If I was doing a prep, going on show, getting down to a single-digit body fat, then you'll really start to feel it. Oof, that is a whole different ballpark. You know, especially natural. With supplements, you can kind of mitigate a little bit of that. Not all of it by any means, but you know, natural especially. Going with prep is incredibly tough. Not something I've done yet, but something I can already tell, and I've heard other people's experiences is a whole nother level. So try not to complain too much just on my normal cut, but I am taking it seriously. So but yeah, anyway, 2 sets done. I'm going to do one last set with 44s. I want to get 8 reps. I don't know how it's going to move. I have used a lot of energy in the first 2 sets. I did go a bit heavier today. Normally I do a bit higher rep ranges, so I'll do like 6 to 10. Got 5 on my second set, which is a bit less than normal, but it's fine. Sometimes you have to overshoot a little bit, you know. Just take that risk and maybe get 1 rep less. If I got 2 or 3 reps, I probably would be saying that, but you know, 1 less than what I wanted. Not the end of the world. Still made good muscle gains. Your muscles don't magically start growing at 6 reps. That's not how it works, even though some people do believe that. But yeah. Anyway, bang out this last set now, and then I'll get on to shoulder press, get some big delts.
In these moments, because a lot of you ask, that is what's standing between me and my goals. So right now, in this moment here, I make the decision to just not miss. That's a decision that you can make for this set. It's got nothing to do with bodybuilding, nothing. It's got everything to do with a personal victory that you decide whether you're going to take right now in this moment or not. Many people won't understand that, fuck them. People don't have to understand. But if this is your passion, you'll understand what I mean. Because this moment here, you're not about to do this forever. So fucking enjoy it whilst you can.
Come on! Come on! Again! No! Again! Come on! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Hey! Easy! Come on! Nice! All day! All day! Come on! Come on! Come on! And again!
Just finished up shoulder press. Quite really good actually. Last week I hurt my shoulder on it. I mean, that wasn't a YouTube video, but just letting you know, I hurt my shoulder on it, which wasn't the best. Only a minor little thing. It healed overnight kind of thing, but you got to be careful that kind of thing, because those minor little things over time, they keep happening, they become big things, and then that's when you get, you know, proper injuries. But sorry, I'm still out of breath in the last set. But that moved well. I really focused on slowing down the eccentric on these ones, as you always should, but no matter how much you do something, sometimes you get in bad habits, sometimes you lose focus, like last week, where I didn't control the eccentric and I hurt myself. So keeping focus is really important, because it's when you lose focus and don't do it perfect, that's when the problems happen. Not the 100 times you do it right, it's the 1 time you don't. So, you know, keep an eye on that. Yeah, felt really good. Good pump, felt strong-ish, strong as I can for the circumstance. And onto lat raises now with a cuff, well, like a strap, whatever you want to call it. But I've been loving these recently. Going to go as heavy as I can, but all things considered, it's quite light. So I'm really isolating the side delt, which is what I want to really grow them and get that not natty look as a natty. Like massive side delts are just so important, especially on my frame, very stocky, shorter, you know, meathead sort of frame. It just makes it look better. Obviously, if you're 6'4", you're going to go for more the V-taper aesthetic. That's not me. I wasn't blessed like that, so got to deal with the hand you dealt. Yeah, who doesn't want big shoulders? Let's be real now. So yeah, we'll get to that.
They could watch each other year round. They could see which shape each other is in. They knew all about each other, but Dorian Yates, they didn't know. But they just knew that every time this guy came over, he was kicking ass and winning contests and constantly improving. So it kept a little fear in their mind because they couldn't see me all year round. This is who I am. This is what I'm about. the greatest thing in life, the greatest freedom is when you don't give a fuck. I don't want people to say, oh, that's a nice pretty physique. I want people to say, what the fuck is that?
There's no place for me. I'm in a blowing, I'm in a pressure from the dead seas. We can run through me. I am alive, I am nothing, I am live to see. What's left for me? What's left for me?
Going to separate the guy from first place, from second, from 10th place. Then it's going to be what you put into it. You know, you get out what you put in, and I think I put in more than everybody else. I was mentally stronger. I always trained harder. I knew that, and my competition knew that. So that's why they couldn't beat me. Because the kind of training I was doing and the physique level I was getting to was something nobody had done before. How far can I take this? How big can I get? How ripped? How, you know, all this stuff. It's not possible to be training harder or more consistently or more dedicated than me, because I couldn't give a single ounce more to any aspect of this thing that I'm doing. So that makes me feel pretty powerful and pretty confident. Everything's mental.
That's the one.
Made a promise. If you're going to do this bodybuilding thing, if it's this important to you, you cannot be a failure. You cannot leave the gym ever a failure. You have to give it everything you got. When you think you're done, there's 5 more reps. I would rather die. I'm serious. I would rather die than be a failure. And I told myself, I have to give it this much. I just can't be, because I can't accept the fact. I cannot live with the fact that Tom Platz is a loser. I was playing football, I was a middle linebacker. He goes, boom! He goes, Platz, you're nothing. You'll never be nothing. My coach told me, Coach Smith told me I'll never be nothing. From that day forward, I made a promise that I will give it everything I got. I'm ready to die for what I have to succeed. I have to give it everything I got. That way I'm a winner no matter what. You've got to be a little bit insane to do this. You can't be normal. There's got to be a switch. But click. Now you're crazy. You will do anything. You die. You're willing to die to get there. If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? In 81, my fiance got together with I didn't ever told anybody this before either. She got together with my training partner. And I came home from the 80 Olympia and they're together.
Pancake done. Felt great. Progressively overloaded again. I'm pretty sure progressively overloaded everything today actually, which is really good. I mean, progressively overloading 1 or 2 things is great. You know, you progress, but everything. Because don't get me wrong, if you progressively overload your first lift, first exercise, not lift, and then your second or third exercise you get less than last time, it kind of isn't really progressively overloading. You know what I mean? You got to kind of take it with a pinch of salt. But if you progressively overload everything, or even a few things and the rest are the same, that's when you know you've really progressed. Not just put more effort into the first ones and less in the, you know what I mean? Anyway, just a little technical thing. Obviously, just try your hardest, push as hard as you can, and just give it your all. That's all you can do, really. At the end of the day, that's all it is to do. And be self-aware, be reflective, be open to criticism. It's all a journey. Meant to be enjoying it. That's the main part. But yeah, last set now. Incline flies. These are got a bit of history in this exercise. Don't get me wrong, it's a great exercise now. I love it, but in the past, it's definitely not been my favourite. But a lot of things like that I don't do for a while, come back to it, love it, or vice versa. And this is one of the things where I've come back to it and I've really enjoyed it. So I'm enjoying it. Is what I was trying to say. I'm just waffling now. Anyway, feels good. That was quite a low rep set. We'd not normally go that low, but I kind of overshot. It's fine, still a good set. And I'll second and last set, finish it off, and then I'll finish off some posing. Not sure where this posing will be, but we'll figure it out.
I was so immersed in it, like a tunnel vision, that I literally did nothing else. I thought about nothing else. I was scared to relax, man, because if I relaxed a little bit and enjoyed it, maybe I'd just lose it, you know? So I want to stay isolated, stay in UK, stay in Birmingham, like where my gym was, and just keep my head down and go to the gym and train and come home and eat and sleep, and just that whole routine, which is like a training camp, which people might do for 2 or 3 months before a contest. I took that approach year round. Nobody understood it. What the hell are you doing, and why are you eating like a robot every 2.5 and 3 hours? If you're single and you've got all the distractions, parties, girls, and you know, that pulls you out of your training mode.